So, another powerful realization was when I realized that when I was a kid, I used to be totally ashamed from the fact that I speak a lot. The more I was ashamed, the more I will talk. The more I will talk, the more people will not like it. Because probably you project these energies that you're not happy with yourself. After going through this whole process of healing and accepting myself, I was surprised to figure out that actually my calling was to talk. My calling is to talk because I can share my thoughts and help other people to heal themselves. Yeah. I mean, it's like magic. It's like you have your magic powers that when you stand in your center, you accept yourself the way you are, you stop to be ashamed of yourself, you stare into the darkness as long till you see the light, and from that light, suddenly you go, whew, you're totally flying up. And today, when I'm sharing my medicine, I think it was a gift. It was a gift that I can speak so much because other people, maybe they have the same thoughts, but they cannot talk. They're not gifted with this gift. I had a gift, but my whole life I didn't realize that till the point where I came to the acceptation. So it is very, very important that we realize that probably every trigger in our life where we feel ashamed about something holds us from our true potential, from our power, from something that we can totally blow up by expanding our energy, by helping other people, doing amazing things, because it is very important to realize what is our true essence, who we really are. I mean, this story with the dyslexia, it used to eat me up for years. For years, it held me totally paralyzed, thinking that I'm stupid, looking at these other people who can write without mistakes. But like, why to be jealous at somebody who's having a job from, I don't know, from 7 to 5 or from 8 to 4, I don't know, their whole entire life. I can sit now anywhere in the world and just speak and edit my texts and send them out. And the people who really, truly understand what I talk about, they will see that my words are meaningful. I don't need to care about it. So, yeah, I think it's very important to embrace ourselves with love, with understanding that everything what we are is truly a magic. And when we do that, we discover the magic beyond the limits. Yeah, I guess I hope at least that my story of sharing how I traveled from my being the lowest of the low on the ground, where I totally thought that I cannot do anything. And for years I used to think that I'm an artist. I mean, of course, I can create stuff and do things, but I think that by talking to people, my message is much more powerful. Every person, even if it will be one person whose life will improve because of my way of talking, it's already a win-win situation. So why do we think always that we need to move big mountains? Because if we think that we need to move in one day a big mountain, which will not happen probably anyway, in place of walking every day little steps and being happy about our achievements, I mean, how do we decide what is really important? What is really important after we left this world? I mean, would it be really important if I had a whole life good job that other people will say, oh, she was a lawyer? If I will be the greatest artist like Leonardo da Vinci, would this be important for my soul, for the essence of my soul? What have I improved in this world? All these questions is very important when you start to ask yourself, what difference did I make? And so for me, I think making a beautiful dress or making a beautiful painting is of course beautiful. But the most important is when I'm doing it, what I came now to the realization, when I'm doing it, to do it with love. Because everything what you do with love, for instance, I like to make bread. I used to bake bread for my sweat lodge circle people, and it gave me a great joy to see that people are eating this bread and they're really satisfied. I mean, clear, it's not something you can make a living with when you're making a bread for 10 people. But to see the happy faces, it was really, really, really amazing. And so by realizing that by tapping into this energy, I can do more of this kind of things, it is really important to stay true to yourself. And the more you do it, it's not the pathways that you discover in one day. It's not like from today you're living this life and tomorrow from you will make like click and the switch happened and suddenly you're living totally profound financial love, you're living totally profound relationship, totally profound everything. It's something that happens slowly by little steps, but sometimes you do not see the difference. You think, oh, what is happening? Nothing is happening. And sometimes you get even, annoyed and desperate, and you want things to move faster. You want to invite things into your life. But when you look back over a certain period of time, for instance, over a year, over 2 years, 3 years, then you really see these profound differences that happened into your life. And then you look back and you say to yourself, would I like to go back to this old life which I had before I started my healing process? And you say, no, for no money in the world, I would like to return back to myself by constantly eating myself, not happy with myself, always thinking that I have to do better. And it gives you so much space, so much power, so much realization of your life is much more profound. And of course, even today, I'm not still there where I want to be. Of course, I have bigger dreams and everything. But realizing that you're on the right pathway, it's also a big discovery. I mean, everything comes with a little steps. There is no child who born and he already knows to walk. So every child, he will get born and he will start first crawling on his bellies and he will go on his 4. And from his 4, he will make his first steps and he will fall many times. Many times he will come to mommy crying, showing his knees totally broken and bleeding, maybe even the broken nose. So I feel myself like this little child who broke her nose several times and my knees are scrapped. But I feel me happy because little by little I first learned to crawl. I guess now I'm at the stage where I'm walking. And who knows, maybe the time when I can run is already not so far away from me. So I wish you all the same kind of discoveries in your journeys and even maybe more profound than me. Who knows, because today when I see people, I stop to see bad people. I don't see anymore, this guy is fat, this guy is alcoholic, this one is smoker, this one don't do enough sports. I see all people just like me, only they have different problems. One person don't like himself because of his weight, the other person is not happy about something else. We all have something. It's the same negative energy that holds us back, only it expresses in different form. And when I see how much changes the healing has performed in me, I realize that every one of these people, no matter how I see him today, if he is today stealing or being aggressive or demanding sex in a very violent form or whatever it may be, is just an expression of this negative energy that can be cleaned. And once it's cleaned, inside there will be a diamond, and we can never truly know what value this diamond has, because the true value of this diamond is only to be discovered after the cleaning. But the essence, the seed of it, it was always planted in this person. So we have not ability to judge this person upon the way that he appears to us in this moment where we see him. It only gives me the idea that I need to see through. I need to see through all these bad things that the person may be expressing and realize that after this person, if he will decide to go through the healing, he may be even more powerful healer than me. Because in fact, every time in my journey when I meet the other healers, the strongest healers that I have met is the healers who came totally devastated, had a horrible life, lots of ugly experiences. There was abuse as children, had addictions to drugs, alcohol, was very judgmental. And you can go as far as you want, like really, you cannot imagine. So the ones that had the most horrible life before, they happen to have the more stronger powers after the healing. It was almost like the life was preparing them all the way to reach this point where they can truly shine. So for me, every time today, when I see a person who is truly down, I bound in front of this person because I know that this person might be a very, very, very strong healer inside once he have accepted the pathway of cleaning himself. And I would like to say to you, thank you so much for being present with me here on my channel. It means a lot to me that you give me your likes or subscribe to my channel also, because you are the one who give me power to keep on spreading my word, doing what I truly like. And yeah, I send you much love and happiness. Enjoy your life, embrace yourself, and shine.